Hi, this is Crime Partner and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. Now in the last video I finished up the Palace of the Dragon and I recruited our first male mage, Gondar. Now as far as he's concerned, he does have the highest starting health and intelligence, but his agility is really lacking. Also, he has a lot of damage spells, very little support. So if you were going to use him, you'd want to probably give him a Might or Guard Reinforce. Looks like he could use a Sap Power, maybe Heal, definitely Reflect Sorcery. Probably the biggest thing though that hurts this guy is the fact he's male. The reason being is that there are a few items that he cannot use. Now obviously he can't use earrings, but this pertains to all males. But he can't use Tiara of the Holy Empress, he can't use the Robe of Britain. That's probably going to be one of the bigger ones because the Robe of Britain has a 90% holy damage reduction. The only way he could hit that is if he was going to use a Mighty check. Of course that uses up one of your accessory slots now. He can actually use the Rust Red Circlet, but that thing only has 50% holy damage reduction, and as far as the RDM and everything on it, it's just not that high of a defense. Anyway, I'm not going to use him. I personally don't like him, but again, you can use anyone you want. I mean, this game's not that hard that you have to use a certain team. I don't like him. Maybe I don't like gold guys. I don't know. Anyway, we're doing another spiritual concentration, of course, and we come up to our final Cave of Oblivion in the entire game. Now there's really only one item I'm really wanting from here, and that is another Mighty check. As long as I get that, I'm happy, because I don't really need anything else from here. And just to okay, nothing in there. Just a reminder, Mighty check, along with the 90% holy damage reduction, it'll help prevent every status in the game pretty much, except was it frailty or where you're stunned, and obviously dying.
Ha! Yeah!
We've got a Nightshade, and yeah, looks like it. Hooray, got the Mighty check. Like I said, that's all I really wanted from here, so I'm pretty happy. That's actually the third one that you can get, and 3 is the max amount you can get in the main game. So anyway, we do yet another spiritual concentration, and we come up to our next dungeon. And we have the Arianrod Labyrinth. This is a pretty interesting place. I mean, it almost feels like you're in an alien spaceship. I mean, it just the, I don't know the word I'm looking for. The environment, the ambience. I mean, it feels way different. I mean, look at this place. It's crazy. Anyway, yes, there is transfer equipment. This is the way this place works. There are 25 rooms, and every room has a teleporter machine. Then you have these numbers, and it'll take you to the different rooms. Now you can use this this little panel here, the little circle, to change the floor that the teleporting things take you to. So right off the bat, I don't want to go to the 10th one. I'm going to go to number 3. Now, I'm just going to tell you now, the path I'm taking is not the most optimal as far as getting treasures and everything is concerned, but I wanted to go ahead and show you at least some of the more interesting fights along the way also. So anyway, let me see what we got here. So that's times 2, so that's 24. I don't want to do that. So as you can see, and you obviously need to know basic math, but if you use the two of them, you know, just do it in your head. 8 minus 7 would be, you know, back to the first floor, which we were at. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go to the 5th one. Alright, this one doesn't have a teleportation, so we're just gonna take that. Not gonna show that fight. Here though, yeah, actually we want to do that. That'll take us to floor 14. And we get a Foul Slayer. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to floor 21. And we get the Wand of Apocalypse. This is the strongest wand in the main game. Better than the Unicorn's Horn, so we're finally going to replace it. As you can see, it's got what, 1750 attack power, whereas the Unicorn's Horn had 1300. So, not a bad increase. Alright, I'm going to change this to... actually... Now let's keep that. We're going to go back to the first floor for a moment, and then from here we're going to... No, I want to go to 3. Okay, before I went to floor 5, this time I want to go to 24. Yeah. And here I actually have the first fight I want to show you. So let me go ahead and change out the dimension slip for the timer ring. And yeah, let's get going.
To my side, my noble Arianrod.
Anyway, I have 3 Argent Knights and 1 Hellgaze. Hellgazes obviously will resurrect people, so he needs to die first. These Argent Knights, they do fire damage. They can also drop Mithril Plates. As far as this guy is concerned, he can drop me either a Reflect Sorcery or a Shield Critical Spell. Anyway, I do need to kill him first, so, you know what? We'll start off with... where did I put it? Mystic Cross.
Mystic Cross.
Ho ho ho! Oh, that was beautiful. That was from, the stun magic skill. Oh man, I couldn't have asked for something better myself there. That was so awesome. That was not so awesome.
Mystic Cross.
Alright, now these guys are going to be easy to take out. Now, they do stun a lot, so using stun checks may not be a bad idea either, just because, again, it also does help you bring up your fire damage resist. Well, at least I got 1 treasure. That really wasn't the best showing of getting lots of
Get thee hence.
magic gems, but I guess that's okay. Anyway, I did get a Reflect Sorcery and a Mithril Plate. With this Mithril Plate, you could actually... where is it? I don't technically need the Reflect Armor anymore. So if you wanted to, you could convert it to MP. Anyway, Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. In the next video we'll continue going through the Arianrod Labyrinth. Anyway, this is Crime and Partner. Thanks for watching. See you next Crime.